This woman murdered a man, then spent weeks living in his house, throwing parties and driving his luxury cars like nothing ever happened. Her name is Jordan. In 2012, Jordan was 21 years old, living in Idaho. She didn't have much going on in her life. She didn't even have a job, but she had big ambitions. She wanted the lifestyle of the rich, multiple cars, lots of money, and all the luxuries that came with it. And she was willing to do almost anything to get it. One day, while walking her dog, Jordan came across a man named Brian. Brian was 49 years old and extremely wealthy. He owned a local car business, several rental properties, and luxury vehicles, including Hummers, Porsches, and BMWs. He even had a boat and lived alone in a beautiful waterfront house, making millions each year. Jordan already knew about Brian. She knew he was wealthy, kind, and most importantly, lived alone. To her, he was the perfect target. She came up with a plan to gain his sympathy and move into his home. At some point, she allegedly staged or got into a domestic dispute with her boyfriend. Afterward, she ran to Brian's house, shaken and terrified, claiming her boyfriend had abused her and thrown her out. Brian didn't know what to do, so he called the police. When they arrived, they questioned Jordan, and during the process, Brian realized she had nowhere to go. Feeling sorry for her, he offered to let her stay temporarily. Her plan worked. Jordan moved in. Days later, they agreed she could stay as a roommate and pay rent, though it's unclear if she ever actually paid anything. Not long after, Jordan reconnected on Facebook with someone from her past, Burke, a former classmate she once had a crush on. Back then, Burke had rejected her because they came from different worlds. He was wealthy and she was not. Now, Jordan didn't want him to see her the same way, so she lied. She told Burke she was a successful loan officer, making good money, and that she owned a beautiful waterfront house. Burke believed her, and they began dating. But maintaining the lie quickly became difficult. He kept asking to see the house, and Jordan kept making excuses. Eventually, she realized the truth would come out. So she decided to eliminate the problem, Brian. One night, while they were in his bedroom, Jordan suddenly pulled out a pistol and shot him, killing him. She wrapped his body in a tarp and hid it in the crawl space beneath the house. Then she took about $1,000 in cash. Now the house was hers, or at least it appeared that way. She invited Burke over, showed off the property, and soon they were relaxing in the hot tub and hosting parties. There was alcohol, pizza, drugs, all paid for with Brian's money. Burke eventually moved in, completely unaware there was a body hidden beneath the house. The parties didn't stop. Jordan kept hosting more, driving Brian's luxury cars around town as if they belonged to her. Meanwhile, Brian's daughter grew concerned. She hadn't heard from her father and couldn't reach him. When she texted, Jordan responded using Brian's phone, pretending to be him and claiming he was in Nevada with no service. But something felt off. After 3 weeks with no real contact, Brian's daughter drove to the house. When she arrived, she found it trashed from constant partying. She knocked, and Jordan answered the door. As soon as she realized who it was, Jordan panicked and ran. Brian's daughter immediately called the police. Officers searched for Brian but couldn't find him. They tracked his phone to a Walmart parking lot where they found Jordan in possession of it. She was brought in for questioning and initially gave multiple excuses, but eventually confessed. Brian was dead, and his body was hidden under the house. Jordan was arrested. In the end, she took a plea deal and was sentenced to life in prison.